The construction industry worldwide is not exactly known for their innovation level, their investment in technology, and different aspects of the industry for a long time have been trying to figure out ways to catch up. There's lots of fragmented solutions out there, a lot of fragmented companies out there, and Bridgit's trying to step in the middle of that and figure out how to bring an efficiency model and innovation model to the construction industry. So Bridgit Bench, what's that all about?
Bridgit Bench is a workforce intelligence platform that helps operations managers at construction companies plan all of their resources, figure out which people are going to what projects when, based on skills and availability. And there absolutely was that perception that construction companies weren't going to adopt technology. That's what investors told us when we first got started. And it really required a lot of on-site research, talking to these different contractors and figuring out why that was to make sure that any solution we brought to market would get the adoption that we were looking to see. There's a couple things that we definitely noticed when we started the company. We really observed that there was this software hardware disconnect where they wanted to use technology, but they were on the go all the time, and there weren't a lot of mobile apps that have been developed for the industry. So that's been pretty core to getting adoption, both on site and even for folks at the office that are just traveling all the time. So all of our software is mobile first, and that's allowed them to very easily move off, spreadsheets that they were using or just paper-based notes and actually input the information that's required to get those productivity enhancements. We've had some companies that have invested 10x what they used to in technology, and they've only seen their profits grow.
So it's often hard for people to visualize what software like Bridgit Bench is doing for customers. Do you have a case study of a customer rollout that we can outline for people how it works?
Absolutely. So we have a number of customers that range from, 30-person teams to 500 to 10,000-person teams. So it's really all sizes of general contractors. They're uploading all their people, all their projects to our resource planning system. And, one example out in Winnipeg, actually, Garden Construction, they had about 5 different spreadsheets that were on the go. The business owner was really trying to track where all his people were, being the most expensive resource, wanted to get, the highest productivity, but also get his people on projects that they would enjoy being on. And he made the switch over to our software product, and he said it's the best decision he's made for his business on the tech side of things in a long time. It's streamlined his process. He's increased the tech investment, but again, his profitability is going up given the fact that his people are more highly utilized, so it's not overhead costs. For the company, everything can be built to the projects.
One of the challenges the construction industry faces is quality control at the trade level or sub-trade level, all the way through the GC. So is there some aspect of the solution that can help with QA?
So there's so many moving parts in construction, and even if a company has a great reputation, if they're not putting their best team forward, then a construction project can still be complicated. And that's something that we help them track. Who was your best performing team on your historical projects? Who really has the skill to deliver a hospital project versus a condo project? And putting the right team forward is definitely something that can help maintain quality on site.
Getting investors excited about this at the outset must have been a challenge. So what's the profile of the capital you've raised to date and the types of investors you have?
To date, we've raised $10 million in venture financing, and that's been from a variety of both Canadian and U.S. investors. On the Canadian side, BDC has been a big supporter, especially with their new Strategic Initiatives Fund, $200 million fund. And then we also have investors like Salesforce and Sands Capital coming in from the U.S., which have really helped open up that market for us, both in terms of new industry contacts as well as more investors to continue supporting Bridgit.
Well, I'm sure a lot of founders watching this would like to learn how you got Salesforce as an investor. So how did that pitch look versus the BDC pitch?
So the Salesforce transaction really happened through their new $100 million fund that they launched in Canada. And they felt like there was a really good strategic fit between our new Bridgit Bench product for resource planning and their CRM solution. There's a lot of clients that they have that use their CRM solution, and the two products work really well together. So it was a meaningful investment for them to make.